All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Shaman J. Time to open up, folks. I shouldn't have to say this. You should have seen it in your resolution when you were starting to watch the video. Open up. Open up, and this video has been recorded with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. So open up and enjoy this beautiful aspect ratio. And if you are on a flip device like this, go ahead and enjoy the full screen on your front display. You don't even have to open up if you don't want to. You're welcome. Now, I want to follow up on this device because I originally bought the mint version, which I really did like the mint version. But once I saw the blue, I got used to carrying the blue Fold 7. I sent it back and got the blue. I got this blue Flip 7. And originally I put out a video saying that the battery was the weakest point of this device. And probably while it still is, if I'm just really trying to shred this device and find something wrong with it, it's got so much better for me. Now, I don't know if it's because I did not use the mint one long enough. I don't know if that's what it is, but the reality is this device has gotten better. The battery started off like the mint one, but over time, it's just gotten better. Now, granted, I do just put this phone on the charger. I don't really dig too deep in because I know it's not going to give me the killer battery I'm getting on the Fold 7 and some other phones, but it's definitely gotten better. Before I was at about maybe 16 hours or so, 18 hours tops. Now I'm rolling up on a full 24. Like I can literally use it a full 24, like standby time, that is. Screen on time is still about the same, 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. But that longevity of the battery, not having to charge, that's actually extended out a little bit. So respect to Samsung for whatever trickery they're doing with Android 16 and One UI 8. It is much appreciated. And I wanted to start there because I want to know how your battery life is on your Flip 7. Now, we're going to dig into the cover display a little bit more. So you see this setup right here. Now, it doesn't come default like this. It comes with like some kind of photo over here and gallery, and it's got like a big weather here. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to customize this particular front screen here. This is probably the best looking front screen you'll ever cover display you could get. So, and then we're going to dig more into how I feel about the device. But first I wanted to go ahead and you go into settings, and then you'll scroll down. So if you're on your home screen, for those people that just really are starting like this, so you go up to settings, you scroll down till you see cover display, cover screen, and then you can actually add new ones. So I didn't like how this was, and I accidentally deleted it, but you just go back in here to cover. So just so you know, if you accidentally delete one of your front cover ones, you don't have to. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Like, because I don't even use any of these other ones really. So you can scroll through here. You can like, I'll never use this. So you hit delete. And the other one, that one that we're going to customize, I deleted that one. And I thought, oh, shoot, I need to find it. So you just go into cover, and then you can bring it back. So a lot of these, like I'll probably never use this one, but I'm going to show you how you can put those back. Like I'll probably never use this one. I definitely use that one. I'll never use this one. But you can add them back. So I have just these 3 or 4 right here, right? So that's what it looks like for me. So here we go. Let's go ahead and open this back up. And now you just go in here. You can see all the ones that I have. See, I deleted them from there. You can also delete them from here too, but because you hit manage, but you want to hit add new, and then you'll see all these featured ones that are here. And these are the ones that are on your device by default. That's it. There you go. So you can also go into here and do different things. You can create, you can use your gallery to select it, make your own. You can do create AI. It's just like any other one. So here are some default settings right here. These are ones that you can do by default. Like this is the default one on the top left right there. That is the default one. That's the default one that comes. This is how it looks. So you can just delete that, and you can go in and customize and add a new one and make it your own. That is why mine, if you don't want to make your own, you just want to pick one that they chose for you, this is what you can do. These are the presets, but you can definitely edit them. And then you've got these down here. These are all the ones that you can put on. And then obviously you got these interactive ones. Well, things I'll probably never use. You got the graphical joints. These are all just cover display, and you got colors. Yeah. So what I want to show you is this one here. You can actually edit this. And also you can change the color right here. You can do it however you want to do it. You can fade. I mean, you can literally it comes with this bright one right here, but you can go into colors here and you can see this is how I had mine set. So I had this blue one. I had, it's just a bunch of different things you can do. So let's do that one. You can see this is my fade right here. So you hit done. And then you long press on it and you get all these options right here. You can choose whatever you want. So here's what you do. This is how I decided to do it, so I didn't get too lost, because it can be confusing to some people. You go in here, you find one that you want, and you replace one at a time. This is what I would recommend you do. The camera, you can never remove that one, because that's your quick access to your camera. It's just going to give you a color for it. So you can't change that. So, and you want that there because you want quick access to your camera. So what I would suggest is, you see the little battery symbol right there, right? That's for my watch, right? Choose something to replace that with the same size. So events, I can put event right there. You know what I mean? I could do anything of the same size. You can do another clock if you want to, an alarm or whatever. Your digital well-being. No, you can't do that one. You can see what's another one here. Routines. Anything that's the same size as the one you already have. Because see, my clock up there was just a regular clock, right? My clock was a regular clock. And then let's go to, I think I changed it under date and time. Well, it's not showing here, but yeah. I had it under a regular clock was there without it saying Tuesday, August 5th. And now that I've selected a regular clock, or selected the one with the date, it now doesn't show that way anywhere. So also under device care, this up here used to be that big gallery icon, but down here you can see it's right here. I put that up there. So I wonder why I can't see my clock like I saw it before, but nonetheless, oh, date and time. That's where I saw that. There we go. So this was the default, my bad. This was the default right here where it just says time. I changed it to date and time. Where the weather is right there, it used to have the date. And I was like, well, I can get extras. I can join two together and have more room. I can fit more stuff on here. So I deleted the date from down there, added it together like this. Then I put the weather right there. And this used to be big, right? That didn't used to be here. That used to be weather. That was a big weather icon down there. So I removed that and put something more useful there, which was my Samsung Health, which is right here. So all of these areas right here, most of them come with all three sizes. That is how you customize your front screen like this. And then you get this beautiful setup on the front here and you get what you want. This is what I want. This is what's most important to me. So I don't typically open this device that much because there's so much going on this front area right here. I got it to where I really don't have to open my device, literally. And I like that. I like that I can just stay right here on this front display. I can hit my morning brief or my midday brief now. You can see it's going to be highs in the 90s. It feels like 200 though, you know, and I added all this stuff down here. I added like YouTube stuff down here, like my subscribers, like there's LaShawn, there's my Project 13. And you know what? I can go straight into these videos. Look, check this. Boom.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boys. I can go straight in like that. Boom. Watch full screen like that. And also another thing is, on the flip, if it's now this is the aspect ratio it's at when you're not shooting like what I'm shooting at. But if one of my videos is on here, let me show you what it looks like. The cover display is just beast mode now. This is what it looks like, and this is what it should look like for you right now watching this device, watching this video on your front display. And another thing is, you see this little icon down here at the bottom? You can actually change that, folks. You press that and look what happens. It takes you out like this to different views. That's what it does. Some people probably didn't notice that little icon that appears in the YouTube app under your little LED flash there. So you should be watching it like this. This is a real flex right here. If you have a Flip 7 or a Flip 6 or any of the previous generations, it's just that the Flip 7 has the bigger display. So you could watch it like this. You could just sit it off to the side, be like, boom, I'm finna work. It's not a big screen on my desk or whatever. You can go into tent mode. What's up? You can sit and watch it just like that. Boom. Watch your favorite creator, Jay Will, get busy. So there's a lot on the cover display that is to be loved. And your music and everything, you control your music. Your music will be down here. This area is just, this version of the flip is beast mode. And I wanted to really highlight this cover display and how to customize it to your liking. I suggest you get in there and use this one. You do what you want to do. This is obviously for people who want a lot of information at their disposal right away. You literally can just click on, these are interactive, so you can just go straight to them. If I click on my notifications, it'll take me to my current notifications, or I could just swipe over like that. Yeah. Or I can just, oh no, I lied. Oh, okay. So I'm on the cover display. Okay. I got that messed up, but it's all good. Anyway, notifications here, it just lets you know how many are there. All right. So there it is. This one right here is super functional. I think it's personally, the best one that you could actually use of them all. It's got the information here. It's got everything you need right here on the front display. Now, what about just the phone itself? I would think some people probably are going to get upset about flipping open like this, but I personally feel like this is beast mode, because if in fact you don't want to flip open, you don't have to. Even though I just showed you the cover display, you can do everything from the cover display. I guess this video is just about the cover display. Look at all these applications and everything I got. I can do everything from here, and I can add more. But I feel like if you went with the larger flip, the one I'm recording with, the Fold 7, you're not missing out. You're getting the beast mode device, obviously. However, I'm surprised that more OEMs are not releasing a flip version like this. Like this. This is beast mode. Like the camera. Okay, so here's an advantage to having this version of a flip phone. When I'm recording video, this entire thing is my viewfinder. I don't have to flip open. I can use a regular tripod. I'm using a mount for tablets. I have several tablet mounts for big phones like this I'm recording with. That's an advantage of vlogging with a phone like this. You can hold it over here. You can go into camcorder mode like this. It's a lot of advantages to the Flip 7 over the bigger flip phones. These phones right here don't cost as much. You can get a 512, which is, I just feel like the Flip 7 has always been the underrated one, but I think studies show that this one sells more than the larger Fold, because it's more affordable and it still has a lot of benefits, and it's a regular slab phone that opens up basically. So I wanted to show you how to customize the cover display, because I think this one right here is the best of them all, and they have it there for a reason. They have this there for people who are very technical, who want to see a lot of information at their disposal, who don't really want to open as much as they feel like they need. They want to open the least amount as they can and get more things done right here on this cover display. Now, I can add more apps here. This is obviously Good Lock. If you have Good Lock installed, you can delete so by default, it's these 4 icons on the top up there. I think those are the ones that are defaulted from the Samsung regular launcher here. But you can go in and add more. You delete that one, and you do the Good Lock, and you add more of more icons or whatever you want on here. So because you can only have one iteration of this app on here, that widget, you can only have one of those, and you need to remove the default Samsung one and put that one on there. So I don't know. I just feel like the Flip 7 has always been the one to get. It has always been, the flip phone that people ignore. Let's edit, because I want to show you this. You can go in and you can add more. I need to add my authenticator there. This is just what you can do, man. You just go in and add whatever. I ain't got gallery on there. I thought I had gallery on there. You just go in and add stuff. Add anything you want. All to the outer display. I wouldn't put too much stuff out there, but you can put enough. And then get out of here. There it is. I just wish that you can have more than one iteration of this, because if you forget, you got stuff on here and you won't scroll. But folks, there it is, man. The cover display in all its glory. This is a beast mode front display, and Samsung finally got it right for what they were doing, man. I think if you're a person who is interested in the Flip 7, I think you should probably just flip. I think you should flip. I genuinely think you should flip. There's a link in the description for you to grab this if you decide to. For those that have not, I know a lot of people's pre-orders are still getting backed way out. There should have been a Coral one here, but it got moved again to the end of August, so got to wait for that one. But because see, what happens is a lot of times you'll get an influx, a whole bunch of the free upgrade, memory upgrade, and that's what's happening. I think Samsung might try to get people to say, forget it, I'm gonna cancel my order, and I'm just gonna roll with a 256 gig, because the 256 gigs are shipping really fast. But all those people who took that pre-order, who got that 512 gig upgrade free, those are the ones that are getting delayed. And the most popular color I found out is the coral red in this joint right here. That needs to be the thumbnail, right? The coral red in this version right here, I think became the top seller. And then on the Fold 7 that I'm recording with, it just happens to be that blue shadow. That joint happens to be the #1 for the Fold, I believe. So the Fold 7 and blue shadow, I think it's the top color. And then coral red is the top color for the Flip 7. And then second to this blue right here. I still like the mint, but at least I'm glad I'm better. I'm getting better battery. It really doesn't matter what color I have, really, but the battery life is important to me. And I'm glad that this battery life finally kicked in, and I'm making it at least almost a full 24 standby. But screen on time is still good. 5 to 6. That's good enough for me. I don't mind flopping it on the charger, because the phone is definitely not a flop. It's a flip, and it's a Flip 7. It's your man Jay. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this full screen experience. Once again, #open up in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I got to get it. I got to make sure I work hard for you guys.